Hello, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about if any of your relations or yourself have become unwell, and as a result of being unwell, you are or your relative are unable to walk. That means they are bedbound. And the situation that I'm going to talk about, they are still in hospital, they are about to be discharged, and you don't know what to expect or want to anticipate. It may be that this video doesn't apply to you, but if you're watching and if you know any of your friends or family who might be looking after somebody who is bedbound, please share this video, because before somebody comes out from hospital who cannot walk and who is bedbound, there are few factors you need to take into consideration. You need to really think how to manage. Number one is pressure sore or bed sore. Basically, if I press my thumb or finger for a period of time, it will become pale because the pressure will stop blood circulation. When somebody is lying on their back, that's what happens to the skin. The circulation becomes less and the skin becomes very vulnerable to breaking down. That is called pressure sore. So you need a good plan to make sure that the person, particularly if that person is diabetic, is not going to develop pressure sore. What you need to do, turn them from side to side every couple of hours. Depending on the body size, it might be quite a challenging task. So you need to think about who is going to do it and how it can be achieved. Number one. Number two, what is the feeding regime? Means sometimes people may not be able to eat through the mouth and they might have a tube through the nose or to the tummy, which is the peg or rig, depending on where it is, how high it is. And they will be fed through a pump, through syringe, something, because they can't eat because their swallow is not safe. For that, you need the bed, the person to be sitting upright, not fully, at least in 45 degrees when they are being fed. Otherwise, the feed can cause further aspiration. So you need a lying system, bed, which will allow you to raise the head of the patient at least to 45 degrees. Higher is not a problem, but 45 degrees is the minimum. And number three is that if the person is diabetic or at risk of developing pressure sore and cannot reposition themselves in the bed, think about getting an air mattress. That will spread out the body weight more evenly and it will reduce the chance of developing pressure sore. So those are the three factors. And finally, think carefully if this person needs 24-hour care, who is going to provide the care? If you're at home, if you're the wife, do you have anybody who can support? And along with that, how they're going to manage toileting, because using a bedpan can be very tricky. Depending on somebody's body shape, it might be quite tricky to put the bedpan underneath. So these are all the factors you do need to consider before getting the person home. If you make those plans in place, what will happen? Your experience will be a good one. You will not worry, because if you try to arrange all this after when the patient is already home, it becomes a nightmare. So please think about those factors. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Thanks for watching.